Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It. We have been away because there's been international break, but we are talking about what happened during that international break. A lot of football, World Cup qualifications for the World Cup in Canada, Mexico, and USA in 2026. Welcome back. Don't forget to smash a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And if your country did not qualify for this World Cup, better luck next time. Right, we're going to start with the teams that qualified and the teams that did not qualify and the teams that made it to the World Cup in 2026. We're going to start with Africa. Africa was broken into so many groups. This was the first time Africa was given 10 allocations, which means 10 African nations were going to the World Cup. This is the biggest allocation they've given to any World Cup. 48 countries are going to World Cup, which is an increase from the last World Cup in Qatar from 32 to 48, which is a long time, which is a lot of teams. So they gave Africa 10 tickets, which means 9 will automatically qualify by winning their groups and 1 will go through a playoff. So this is how FIFA had done it. Europe will have a playoff of the funny thing, Europe has the biggest allocation of 16 countries from Europe. 16. 12 will go automatically and 4 will go through a playoff. Africa will go with 10. With 10, 9 automatic will go through automatically and 1 will go through a playoff. The one that goes through the playoff was between Nigeria and Gabon, Democratic Republic, and Cameroon. Nigeria defeated Gabon 4-1. Right? And most Nigerian fans preferred to meet Democratic Republic of Congo, which they saw as the easier option than playing Cameroon, who has beaten Nigeria in 3 AFCON finals. So they always thought the indomitable lions of Yaoundé, Cameroon, were going to be too difficult and did not want to lose to Cameroon again. So they all prayed to play the Democratic Republic of Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo were no pushover. So when Democratic Republic of Congo defeated Cameroon, a lot of Nigerians felt, oh, we are there. At least we're going to the playoffs. We'll beat Democratic Republic of Congo. But they were so surprised. And I mean, they were surprised because Democratic Republic went to Nigeria and took that game. Nigeria scored in the 3rd minute by Onyeka. And within 27 minutes, you would have thought, because I watched that game between Cameroon and Democratic Republic of Congo. Cameroon were lucky to lose 1-0. It should have been 4 because this Democratic Republic of Congo are very methodical. They just keep playing and playing. They don't panic. They don't panic. They just keep playing the ball. Just keep playing because they know their football will get them a goal. And behold, Nigeria scored in the 3rd minute. The whole country, which had 200 million people, was celebrating. Nigeria is going, Oshe Baba, Oshe Baba. But the fact of the matter is this. Nigeria celebrated too early and just sat back and did not do anything. Democratic Republic were the only team that wanted to score and went on, got an equalizer by earlier in the 32nd minute and made the game 1-1. The game went into extra time. Nigeria sat back trying to do counterattack. Osimhen was taken off because they said that there was so much things going on in the camp. They said Osimhen was upset that a player didn't cut the ball back for him. Whatever. It got to penalties. When it comes to penalties, and it's anybody's game. You believe on the goalkeeper and the nerve of the player taking the penalties. That's it, right? When Nigeria were taking penalties, for somewhere, the Nigerian coach said the Democratic Republic coach was using voodoo, which was the biggest malarkey, the biggest piece of crap I've heard in football. And they lost 4-3. And he said he blamed it on voodoo. How about your team scoring in the 3rd minute and not scoring again? How about that? So the Super Eagles did not qualify and are not going there for the 2nd consecutive World Cup. A country of 200 million people cannot find 22 players to take them to a World Cup. Shame on them. We move on. So Democratic Republic of Congo are going to try to be the 10th African country to join the already 9 who qualified by winning their groups. They will go into another intercontinental playoff. I'll give you the schedule for that. Stay tuned. But while you're watching, smash a subscribe on that button, and don't forget to keep following us and keep giving put your comments and keep supporting this channel. We are now 21,000 subscribers. 21,000 subscribers. Thank you for supporting us, and keep supporting, keep subscribing. We're on all the social media platforms. So let's take a breakdown. We saw the European teams, Portugal minus Ronaldo, destroying, decimating, decapitating, obliterating, terminating, and humiliating Armenia by 9 goals to 1. If Ronaldo played, I think that game would have been 14 or 15-1. That's my take. But they qualified. There was no doubt Portugal won't qualify. Then there was Scotland. Scotland needed to beat Denmark. The last time Scotland won the World Cup, if my mind serves me right, was 1998. Yes, 1998 was the last time Scotland were at home to Denmark. Denmark have been doing well in all the European tournaments. They always tear their hair in about, right? Scotland, no one really thought Scotland would beat them. But the way McTominay is playing has completely changed the landscape of Scottish football. This guy did a bicycle kick in the 3rd minute. But Denmark was shocked. Denmark was shocked. Yes, they got a dodgy penalty by Holland. Rasmus scored. Beautiful penalty. Beautiful, well executed. It became 1-1. Then Scotland scored again. 2-1. But the 3rd goal, oh my days, the way he bent that ball. Absolutely fantastic. Making it 3-1. Then Scotland make it 3-2. Then Denmark make it 3-2. Then Scotland going to chase an equal. They were at this point they were down to 10 men. They got players sent off, which it does not make life any easier. Dogo made it 3-2. Just when Denmark thought they had the momentum to get an equalizer, they lost the 4th goal, and they were now going into a playoff. Then we talk about the old lady, Italy, who are 3-time winners. They won it 4-time winners. They won the World Cup 4 times. 1934, 1938, 1982, and 2006 or 10, if my memory serves me right, when Zidane got sent off. Yeah, so they won it 4 times. They didn't qualify for the last World Cup. Since they won that Euros, it's like that Euros was a curse. They did not qualify the following Euros. They did not qualify the last World Cup. And they barely made this playoff by losing at home. They lost at home to Norway. Norway, you're going to say Norway. Norway, who are being carried by Haaland. Italy have been struggling. Let's call it as it. Italy have been struggling. They have been struggling. And they've been poor. All they needed to do was beat Denmark by a certain number of goals. They couldn't even do that. They lost at home 4-1 and just barely made it to the playoffs. Then Norway, first time since 1994. They're going to the World Cup. Since 1994, they went to the World Cup. That's the magic of the football. The Brazil had already qualified. England already qualified. They beat Serbia 2-0. The Netherlands have already qualified. Not a problem. Argentina already qualified. Japan in Asia already qualified. Some of these countries got qualified like 3 matches to go. 3 matches to spare. It was just a formality. Now, we're going to go through all the 42 countries that have qualified. 42. And I'm going to give you the remaining 6 that need to join this 42. Let's go and let's see who is in the 42 countries. You can see some of the countries behind me. If you identify your countries by flag of country, just give yourself a clap and point behind me and tell you what countries you can see there. In Africa, 4 North African countries went there. literally nearly the whole of North Africa went to the World Cup. You got Morocco, you got Tunisia, you got Algeria, you got Egypt, all qualified for the World Cup, bar Libya. So let's give you that list of all the countries that have qualified to the World Cup in 2026. Mexico, Canada, and USA is going to split across 3 countries. Right, let's go. I'm going to pull this up if I could get to it. Let's go. I need to drag this while my mouse playing up. It always happens when you need something to go and your mouse starts to start acting like an absolute twat. Okay, let's see. So, who do I have here? So, for the World Cup 2026, this is the list of 42 countries that have so far qualified, starting with the host, Canada, Mexico, USA. Asian group, the football confederation known as AFC, Australia, Iran, Japan, Jordan, Korea Republic, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia and Uzbekistan, right? Uzbekistan, sorry. Then AFC, I mean CAF, Africa, Confederation of African Football, Algeria, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, and Tunisia. 9. Oceania, Curaçao, Haiti, and Panama. South America, CONMEBOL, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, and Uruguay. No, kind of normally the big ones. Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, Uruguay. Those are the top ones. So how many countries from South America? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one more is going to join them if they make it. Then you go to UFC, which is New Zealand. That's the only country there. UEFA, which is the European nations. Austria, Belgium, Croatia, England, France, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Scotland, Spain, Switzerland. These are the 42 countries, including 3 which are the hosts, that are in the World Cup. 6 more spaces, 4 more spots for Europe, and 2 from the intercontinental playoff. I'm going to give you how that's going to work out. Let me bring that up for you. Well, it's the World Cup is going to be a beautiful thing. It's the unity of so many countries coming together. You see what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing to see. So I'm going to explain the playoff, the European playoff, the teams that are going to play, and the teams that are going to be playing so we have 2 playoffs. We have the intercontinental playoff and the European playoff. Okay, let's pull that up quickly. There we go. Where are we? We are here. Right. I have it. I can read it off my screen. There we go. Reduce this a bit. So the European playoff is going to go into 4 pots, A, B, C, and D, right? Now, the European playoff draw path A is going to be Italy and Northern Ireland against Wales and Bosnia, right? Which means Wales will play Italy will play Northern Ireland, Wales will play Bosnia. Whoever wins between Italy and Northern Ireland will now face the winner of Wales, and one person will take that one ticket from pot A. Pot B, Ukraine against Sweden. 2 big countries that went to the last World Cup are now struggling. In pot B, Ukraine against Sweden, Poland against Albania. If Ukraine beats Sweden or Poland beats Albania, the winner will play each other, and that will be the second person from pot B. So it's one person, it's 4 teams in each pot. Like I told you, 16 teams, only 4 are going to take those 4 tickets left for Europe. Pot C. Pot C is this. Ukraine. No, that's pot B. Pot C. Turkey against Romania. That's going to be a tough game. Slovakia against Kosovo. Now that is going to be war. Kosovo against Slovakia. If Turkey beat Romania, the winner between Slovakia and Kosovo will now meet the winner of Turkey and Romania. That be pot C. Pot D. Denmark against North Macedonia. Czechoslovakia against Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland at one point were dead and buried. They beat Portugal and they now beat Hungary in Hungary to get to the playoff. So they need to beat Czechoslovakia and beat the winner of Denmark and North Macedonia. Unfortunately, Denmark's going to play another team from Great Britain. They got knocked out by Scotland. Now they're going to have to play Republic of Ireland. Now that's going to, but Czechoslovakia might be Republic of Ireland. We never know. So yeah. So let's look at the intercontinental playoff. Now that's a bit interesting. The intercontinental one has Africa, South America, Asia, Oceania. So in the international playoff, only two teams are going to come out of that group. Two teams. This is going to be tight. It's going to be tight. So it's going to be between Democratic Republic of Congo is either going to play either Jamaica or New Caledonia. The winner of that game gets the one ticket. Would it be the Democratic Republic to make it 10 African countries, or would Jamaica will be joining North American countries? Then there's Bolivia, another South American country, or Suriname, who wins that will play Iraq from Asia. So only two tickets are available left out of these 6 teams. Only two left. Only two left. So you're going to get 4 from Europe and 2 from the Intercontinental. We make up the final 6, which will become 48 countries altogether. It's where, I mean, it's the way FIFA trying to expand the globe of football. But people are saying 48 countries are too many. Back in the day when I was a kid, it used to be 24. Then it went to 32. Then it went to 36. Now it's 48. So it's going to be 60. But it is what it is. Okay. So let me share something quickly. Let's see what we have here. But overall, I've enjoyed the World Cup qualification. It was very intense. I mean, Japan in Asia literally thrashed everybody. Indonesia 6-0 and Malaysia 7-0. Japan are on another level. They already qualified 3 matches away. And I expect them to do very well in this World Cup. From Asia, if I look at that Asian group, let me pull this up on my screen for you guys. Let's see this. Hold on. Yeah. Is everybody happy about this World Cup? Because I am. I truly am looking forward to this World Cup. And that's going to be phenomenal. Meeting different people, different cultures, different flags. It's going to be phenomenal. Africa has 9. The North, I mean, I think Morocco did Africa proud the last World Cup by coming 4th. They got to the semi-finals. That's good. That's really good. So maybe that was what opened the door for more African countries to be given a more bigger ticket allocation. And yes, they did well. I'm proud of them. So if we look at this now, let's see. I think the World Cup is going to be phenomenal. I cannot but say that it's going to be a beautiful World Cup. So I'm going to put it on your screen so you could all see the countries that have qualified, just in case you forgot. Oh, I was talking way too fast. Let's see. Here we go. See the screen. as you can see, I'm sharing it. Okay. I'm sharing it. Is it sharing it? Isn't it? You can see the screen. Sharing. Am I sharing? I am sharing. Yes. So as it is now, we can see this. I put this to this side, the screen, and bear with me. Let's put it on this screen. Let's share. Let's try again. Share this one. This. Okay. As you can see, um, you have co-hosts, you have the World Cup qualifiers, you have Mexico, USA, Canada. You see, so all the teams are all there that are qualified for this World Cup. You can see them all there. The playoff tournament, that's the playoff tournament there. Bolivia, Democratic, those are the teams that are going to qualify for the um, intercontinental and the qualification places. So, so this is the allocation they gave them. So 8 direct places, 9 direct, 6 direct, which means they automatically qualify without playoffs. They won the groups. Europe has 16 spots. That's a lot. So you have 16. Then you have South America only has 6 spots. Oceania has 1 spot. Africa has 9 plus 1, 10. Asia has 8 plus 1, 9. Africa has 10. South America has 7. No, Africa has 10. South America has 7. Oceania has 1. Europe has 16. That's a lot, a lot. But it is what it is. But also, what I was going to say, let me see if I could share that as well. How excited are you guys about the World Cup? Are you excited about who? What would be your dream final? In the comment, tell me your dream final. Put your dream final as the countries that are in there. So your dream final, could it be England and USA? Could it be Brazil and England? Could it be Portugal and Argentina? Could it be Portugal and Brazil final? That would be a very cracking final. Could it be let's see, could it be Senegal against Japan? Could it be an underdog? Could it be a team that no one really thinks about? Could it be, imagine, could it be Morocco against Japan? Something crazy, because football is about crazy. You know what I mean? And who are the tips who you think are going to win the World Cup? Drop your comments. But that's all we have for today. We've got the 42 countries ready to go. We've got 6 more, 4 playoffs, 4 teams out of the 16 countries in those 4 pots. Only 4 are going to come out of it on each individual pot. And it's intercontinental one, out of the 6 countries, only 2 are coming out. We wish them all the best, because the World Cup only comes 4 times a year. I'm Tim Russ, your host. Don't forget to subscribe to Soccer As We Like It. We are covering the World Cup qualifications and congratulating the countries that have qualified for the World Cup. Ronaldo said this will be his final World Cup. Is he going to go out with a bang of glory? Is he going to go out with as a winner of the World Cup? We never know. But I'll see you guys on the next one. From me, it's goodbye and good night. You have a wonderful week. World Cup is right coming down the road. We're looking forward to this World Cup. I think this World Cup is going to be spectacular. I'm so looking forward to it. I put up, tried to enroll to get my tickets, but we'll see how FIFA, if you're watching, try and hook me up with some tickets. All right. From me, once again, We want want to say a big congratulations to all the countries that qualified, and commiserations to the Super Eagles, the other countries that didn't qualify. We also have countries like Ghana and Senegal and Ivory Coast, who are representing Africa as well among the North Americans. Cape Verde, who's a very small country, they are also in the World Cup for the first time. So let's congratulate those countries that are making it for the first time. We wish you all the best, and thank you for representing, and thank you for subscribing. I'll see you soon.